Hello everyone and welcome in to another edition of the NR2003 Sunday simulation. Appreciate you all tuning in. It is Talladega week. We are about to get started with the 2020 Geico 500. Can't even talk properly 10 seconds in. But that is par for the course. 188 laps at this high banked, super fast 2.66 mile oval, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we are about to get started and let's jump right in. I did some testing with this track and this roster I put together. Seems to be good, great, amazing pack racing. There's a little bit of a checkup in the turn bottom lane for turn 1, but it's not affecting anything at all. I ran like 40-50 laps under simulation. There's like only 1 or 2 cars that were a lap down like after those 50 laps, so we should have a good setup here. Ooh, it'll be cloudy too. That'll be interesting. All right, and without further ado, let's get started. All right, 11 seconds till we go green. Let's get everything situated. Here we got the pace car. Where's TV1? Here we go. Alright, so on the front row, we got a Stuart Haas Racing front row. Got Harvick and Boyer in first and second. Then you got a Penske affiliated second row with Joey Logano and Matt DiBenedetto in the 21 car. And then you got Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, Jimmy Johnson, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. rounds out the top 10. So we're going to have cloudy race today. That's going to be for nice, fast, quick track conditions. Really slick. They'll be going a little bit quicker than they would be if it was sunny. That should hopefully make for some great racing here at Talladega Super Speedway. 188 laps at this 2.66 mile oval. The biggest oval on the Nascar circuit. Biggest oval in America, honestly. I think the world. Don't quote me on that. What is up, Trop? You can see Bubba back there. He's like in the 7th or 8th row on the outside line. So starting like 14th, 18th position. Somewhere between there. 16th. So we are about to get started. Let's go to our helicopter view just so we can cycle through the rest of the field. So you can see where everyone is starting. You got Ross Chastain here in the 42 car. Then you got Ryan Newman back in the number 6. He just announced he'll be back in the number 6 car once racing resumes. You'll love to see it. Alright, so let's follow on board with Harvick as we get started for this, the 2020 Geico 500 in NR2003. My CPU is cooking right now, but it is alright. Aiden, Bobby, Machine, Chun, Cobra, CK, Will Norm, Nathan, Donovan, Eric, Jackson, Talaf Gaming. Thank you all for tuning in. Let me know who you want to see win this race in the chat. I'd love to see your who your favorite driver is. We are about to get started as they enter the Geico restart zone as we are about to get underway and go green for the 2020 Geico 500. Green flag is out. Kevin Harvick with a good push from Joey Logano in turns 1 and 2. As they push up the track, they go up to block Boyer. We'll see what kind of run Chase Elliott and Chris Buescher can get down on the bottom. Doesn't look like they can get any. We're already 3 wide back there. A little choppy. What's our frameage at? As long as we stay above 30, I don't care. Alright, 40s is fine. Yeah, streaming and racing is always super taxing, but here we got Clint Boyer diving down to the inside to try to take away second position. Look at that pack. There's not a single car out of the pack right now. All 40 cars in the main pack. One lap in. Let's go on board with Kevin Harvick. So he looks back at Joey Logano and the rest of the pack, all hungry to get up there to the lead. Clint Bowyer, Kevin Harvick's teammate, trying to get back up there and help out a fellow SHR driver. Let's go back to helicopter, or TV1, excuse me. Matt DiBenedetto and Clint Bowyer keep trying to make that inside line work. Let's see what kind of run they can get here. Boyer's got a good push from DiBenedetto. But once, like I said earlier, the inside line tends to check up just a little bit going into those, going into turn one. Oh, Joey Logano with a blown engine. What? Is everyone out of it? Was able to get off the track? Oh my goodness. Joey Logano on. With a blown engine on lap 3. Oh my goodness. A serious contender. Last week's winner, I believe. And he's done. 2 laps in. Oh my goodness. So Kevin Harvick has this huge lead, but he's got this pack with a massive run coming up behind him. Everyone that had to check up for Joey Logano. What a turn of events. Logano pulled a Bowyer. So everyone, except for Logano, still in the main pack. No one lost the draft there. Everyone's still in the main pack. You can see a good look of it looking on the backstretch there. Still got Kevin Harvick in the lead, but we got one of the Pied Pipers of the modern day super speedways, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., right in his rear view mirror. Yeah, no caution for that blown engine for Joey Logano. What a strange turn of events. Little mini 4-car breakaway for the lead, but they are not pulling away anytime soon with that massive pack behind them. Kevin Harvick has led basically all of the laps so far. So one of the strongest cars traditionally of these races still out front. You can get a good look at the pack there. They are still just bobbing and weaving, going on the straightaway, looking for any position they can get. They are 3 wide deep in the pack. A little bit more calmer up front, but back in the clown hole, it is a gauntlet. A little bit even out now as they sort out to single file. We got Chase Elliott making a move for the lead with help from Ryan Blaney. He's going to make the pass easily in the tri-oval and take the lead away on end of lap 5. Chase Elliott with a huge jump up to the lead. But he's going to be a sitting duck now. I noticed in the tests I was doing, there's lots of slingshot passes around here. Not like a huge 4 or 5 wide solid pack the entire time, but like 2, 3 wide like that and a bunch of slingshot passes. So it reminded me a lot of the old Gen 4 style super speedway racing. So we should have a treat for you guys today. We have a great battle so far. Back and forth between Chase Elliott and Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick drops back after he got past there. He is back to 10th. In a matter of 1 lap, he can go from like 1st to 10th. And we got Blaney, who will edge Chase Elliott out to lead that lap. If you're just tuning in, Joey Logano was having a strong running early on, but he blew his engine on lap 3, pardon me. And he is out with officially out with an ignition problem. So we still have every single car except for Logano in that main pack. We got Timmy Hill starting to break off a little bit. He might fall off the end of the lead pack here shortly, but 7 laps complete. Everyone's still basically together. They're a little bit sorted out and a little bit calm, but right as I say that, we got Ryan Blaney making another pass for the lead. Looks like, oh, that was close. Who has that at the line? 0.01 of a second. Blaney had at the line that time. And he's able to edge Elliott out and keep the lead throughout turns 1 and 2. They roar down the backstretch. Timmy Hill starting to catch back up. He was at risk of losing that pack, but he's right back at the tail end of him now. So Ryan Blaney out front. Let's go on board with Chase Elliott. The onboard view from second place to see what his vantage point looks like. Chase Elliott trying to make a pass for the lead on Blaney. They've been back and forth. Once again, it's even at the line that time. Blaney again just barely edged him out. Let's get a helicopter view of all this craziness. And you can see they're not like a solid full 3-wide pack, but they are. It reminds me of the Gen 4 style pack racing. They're still 2-3 wide, but they're a little bit more spread out. They're getting big runs. They're slingshotting each other. You'd love to see it. So Blaney continues to lead Stenhouse into second. Chase Elliott diving down. He wants the lead back. Stenhouse isn't going to have any part of that. They both go down to block. Blaney holds on to the lead at the end of lap 9. But here comes Ricky Stenhouse, but he's going to have to check up a little bit in the inside line. That's another thing that's reminded me of the Gen 4. They check up. They can get kind of better runs in the outside. They have to check up a little bit going into the turns. And if they're on the bottom of turn 1, they are just bobbing and weaving down the backstretch. All 39 cars still in the lead pack, 10 laps in. The only exception being Joey Logano, who was out for a mechanical issue. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse with a push from Harvick. Harvick, after losing the lead on lap 5, he's getting back to the front. Here comes Bubba Wallace up to 3rd place. Let's go on board with Bubba Wallace as he's having a great run right now. Giving a good push to Harvick going on the backstretch. They're going to get a huge run on Stenhouse here. Look at that major suck they have on Stenhouse. Oh, instead of following Harvick, he's going to stay in the outside line. Bubba with a gutsy maneuver. He's kind of staying even with Harvick on the inside. Now Harvick gets the slight advantage. Bubba just has no drafting help up there in the outside. Oh, almost 3 wide. Austin Dillon peeking there for a sec. To keep everything sorted out. So we've had like 4 or 5 leaders now, and we're only 12 laps in. I'm no mathematician, but that's some pretty good stats to me. Chase Elliott still out front. One of the great modern-day plate racers, or super speedway racers, I should say, Brad Keselowski, moved his way up to the top 5. They're side by side for the lead now. Here comes Harvick to take the lead away. Yo, guys. Drop Larson in the chat, otherwise I'll turn it off. Don't want that on my screen. Please stop talking about Larson, please, and thank you. I'm looking at you guys over on Twitch. Behave yourselves, or I can turn the chat right off. It's a privilege, not a right. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, back to the lead. Got Austin Dillon up to 3rd. Look at them just bobbing and weaving on the backstretch. Bubba Wallace into 2nd. This is his best run he's had in a while. You'd love to see it. If he can get a good run on Stenhouse, he'll be challenging him for the lead. Here comes Austin Dillon side by side with Bubba Wallace for 2nd place. He thinks better of it and tucks back behind the 43. comes Bubba looking for the lead, but he's going to have to check up a little bit on the inside line, and Stenhouse gets a great push from Austin Dillon going into turns 1 and 2. So they're a little, they're not, you can't even say they're spread out now, they're just a little bit more calm. They're giving each other a little bit more room, but they're all still technically in the lead pack. Here comes Austin Dillon looking to the bottom. He's not quite able to make it work. He has to back off a little bit. Stenhouse able to maintain the lead. God, my computer's running warm right now. I can hear it and feel it. There's Austin Dillon with a big push from Chase Elliott. Is he going to be able to make that bottom work without backing off? Nope, he has to check up once again. Giving the advantage to the 47. Let's go a helicopter view to get an aerial perspective of what this battle for the lead looks like. Got a little tandem going on. Right as I say that, Chase Elliott steps out and attempts to start trying to pass Stenhouse, but you can just see the inside line has to check up just ever so slightly in the turns. Excuse me. Look at them all just step out of line right there looking for the move. Here comes Chase Elliott. He gets his nose underneath him. But watch this, he's gonna get a decent run, but then he's gonna have to back off a little bit on the inside of turn 1. They just do that minor checkup. I don't know why they do that, but it's reminding me of the early to mid 2000s plate style racing with the Gen 4 cars. How the outside line can like fly through the corners, arcing it wide on the outside. So Stenhouse, once he got to the lead, he's been staying there. He doesn't want to give up the lead. Got in front about 5 laps ago, and he hasn't looked back. Oh, they all fan out 3 wide for second place behind him. Maybe that's why he's still in the lead, because no one behind him is working together. They're all doing anything they can, thinking for themselves, trying to get in front of him, and since no one's working together, Stenhouse is able to just continue to fend them all off. So we still got all 39 cars except for Logano in this pack. No one has broken off from this pack yet, and we're nearly 20 laps in. So one of these guys just needs to help push one another to get in front of Stenhouse, but no one's helping each other, so that's keeping the advantage to Stenhouse. Elliott with a good push with him on the outside. If Elliott can get a good run here and dip down to the bottom, he might be able to get underneath. So in the simulation I did, they pitted right around lap 37, 38, and then a caution came out because they wrecked checking up coming into the pit. So around lap 36, 37, 38 is when we should expect our first round of green flag pit stops. And I don't want to make any guarantees, but from what I saw in the test earlier, that might be when, that might be if and when the first caution comes out, is during the round of green flag pit stops. Chase Elliott leads that last lap. But what can he do on the inside line here? Is he going to have to check up too much? Yeah, he has to check up a little bit. Stenhouse is going to get past one of these times. I cannot believe every single car except for Logano is still in the pack. Oh! Zach Bumgarner with a $2 super chat. Do love peak antifreeze. No. I don't condone that. Thank you for the super chat, but I do not condone that. Chase Elliott, he keeps looking. But they have to check up into the inside line. Let's go on board with Ricky Stenhouse momentarily. This is the view looking back. So you can see what I mean, how this looks like the Gen 4 style pack racing. Favorite driver, favorite paint scheme. All time, it's basically a tie between Junebug and Davey Allison. So they're a little bit more calm now, 20 laps in, but we'll see how well that quote ages once they get into these round of pit stops. Oh, we might have the lead, pass for the lead there. He does it. Chase Elliott out front. Stenhouse drops back. So Chase Elliott, after trying, he finally takes away the lead from Stenhouse on the start of lap 21. Hey, DT, how are you doing, bud? Aiden and Kevin, thanks for the follow earlier. We are 1 away from 600. This is pretty calm so far. I mean, I love this racing. They're getting huge slingshots. Just like I said, it's not super thick, condensed, like 2-3 wide racing the whole time. It reminds me a lot of the early to mid 2000s Gen 4 style super speedway racing, which is these slingshots they're getting, and then they have to kind of check up in the turns a little bit. They can't just go full throttle. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's calm for a little bit, but for how long? So again, you see them all just dive out of line to get any ground they can get. They're 3-4 wide back there around 10th place. So when we get to our first round of green flag pit stops, if and when, that might be when we get our first incidents, if I had to guess. They keep diving down, peeking to the inside. Here comes Austin Dillon. Is he gonna have him at the line? Not quite. Chase Elliott just barely. And Chase is gonna have the advantage here in turns 1 and 2 because that inside line is to check up. Here comes Blaney back out to the front. Blaney, who led a few laps earlier. What can he do on Chase Elliott here? He gets a run and dives to the inside. Look at that pack behind him. We got 2 little breakaway packs here. Oops. Let's go around 12th spot. There's a little bit of a gap. And there's a big secondary pack back here. I'm assuming they'll catch up at some point. Blaney looking to the bottom again, but unless he gets him clear, or almost cleared going into 1, he's going to have to check up, and Chase Elliott's going to have the advantage. Yep, you can see what I mean right there. So around 15 or so laps, 12, 15 laps, till we'll see our first round of green flag pit stops. At least we should be. And that's the pack. They're a little bit spread out, but not. There's absolutely no stragglers yet. We can go down the split time. The only car that's out right now is Joey Logano for blowing his engine on lap 3. Everyone else is still in the draft in some form or another. So there's no stragglers as of yet. We're past of like an 8th into this race. No stragglers yet. I think Austin Dillon led that lap. Oh, no, he didn't. Chase Elliott just barely. Here comes Bubba back to the front. Corey LaJoy is up front, as well as Eric Almirola, Denny Hamlin. It's the first time we've been calling their names all day. Holy crap, Sam. Jesus. In this race, Chase Elliott. Love him. Good driver. Awesome scheme. There you go. Please stop spamming. I won't do it, but you will get timed out by a mod if that keeps up. Just a fair warning to any and all. I want as many people to stay in this chat as possible, and that means you gotta behave. Otherwise the mods will crack down. Bubba looking 3 wide for a second. Eric Almirola with a big run. He's up to second place. It's about 10 or so laps till we'll have our first round of green flag pit stops. At least we should be. Eric and Chase side by side going into the turn. Chase going to have the advantage on the outside. Or will he? He has no drafting help right now. Right as I say that, they move up and help Chase. Looks like Almirola, if he gets a decent push by Blaney here through the tri-oval, he should have the lead, and he does. And he moves up and blocks Chase Elliott. Eric Almirola out front. Hey, we hit 600 followers on Twitter, or Twitch. Fernand Show and the Dogsum, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. I love it. They all just fan out when they get to the straightaways. Oh, they're gonna be looking 3 wide for the lead. Oh, Austin Dillon thinks better of it, backs off. That inside line's gonna have to check up a little bit, but the outside line has no drafting help. No wrecks yet, NASCAR diecast. Not yet. But Stega, the big one, can strike at any moment. At any moment. Eric Almirola continues to lead. We're about 10 or so laps away from our first round of green flag pit stops if we stay green. You can see the last car in the tail end of this pack is Reed Sorensen back there in the 27 car. He's about 4 seconds back. He's still in the pack, though. Just barely. You can see him just barely. He might break off here in a couple laps if he doesn't get caught up soon, but I don't know, nearly 30 laps in, have everyone still in the main pack. It's pretty impressive if you ask me. That is pretty impressive. So the only car not on the lead lap is Joey Logano, who had to retire early due to the engine. We are 3 wide for the lead. Look at this. Oh, it's going to be Austin Dillon, I think, just barely at the line. Austin Dillon leads that lap. But he has to back off. What a move. 3 wide for the lead through the tri-oval. Chase Elliott continues to hang on. One of the modern-day Pied Pipers of super speedway racing. See Bubba still lurking there in the top 10 with that intimidating-looking Air Force paint scheme. No cautions yet. No cautions yet. Chase Elliott leads him down. We are about to start lap 30 here. This is flying by. Flying by when you're staying green and having fun. Austin Dillon's going to look to the inside, but he's going to have to check up on that inside line, as we've seen all throughout today. That allows Blaney to power past him and get up to second place. They are a little bit more sorted out now than when I did the practice one earlier. So they might have a little bit more room coming into the pits than they did that last time, or the last run I did when the caution came out. Thank you very much, Chuck Carter. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Still fairly sorted out up front, but can't say me said further back in the pack. Actually, it kind of can be said now. I think they know that pit stops are coming up and they're trying to get all sorted out before they have to slow down and dive down to the apron coming out of turn 4. I think they're being smart. They're getting themselves sorted out. You can still see 2, 3 wide back in the pack, but it's not as bunched up as they could be. See 3 wide back there for around 7th or 8th. Chase Elliott continues to lead, and it's been back and forth for second place between Blaney and Austin Dillon these last few laps. Got Denny Hamlin up into the top 5. He hasn't been at the very front all day, but he's been starting to lurk. He's going to get a good run here on the outside. Him and Austin Dillon are going to get a great run in turns 1 and 2 here. Here they come. Let's see what they can do down the backstretch. If they can take advantage of this draft and possibly peek to the inside before they get to the turn. Look at the run Austin Dillon and Denny have. You're going to see them peek out in a second. There Austin Dillon goes. Denny doesn't go with them. Austin Dillon goes back in the line. Now Denny goes. That didn't make sense. Alright, so probably around 5 laps or so until we're going to see our first round of green flag pit stops. Oh, or as I say that, here comes Chase Elliott. He's the only one. Him and Clint Boyer are the only ones to come in and pit on lap 32. Chase Elliott spent a lot of time out front, so he didn't have the draft advantage to help him conserve fuel, so that does make sense. Boyer, I'm not sure about. We're going to be seeing more cars coming to the pits probably this time. Let's go to the spectator cam to get a wide shot of this once they all start fanning in. Here they come. Alright. Pit lane cam. Oh, man, they're all wadded up. They are all wadded up. Is there going to be any incidents? Oh! 2 SHR cars hit each other in the pits. Oh, Bubba and Stenhouse make contact. Bubba does the electric slide sideways into his pit box, as does a lot of these guys. There's contact in the pits, oh my goodness. The pace car is still there, so no caution yet. And here's a second pack that are probably going to be coming in next time. I'm more curious about them being 3 wide back here. This is going to be interesting. Them all trying to dive down back here. Oh, I see smoke. Someone's smoking. I think it's Joey Gase or Brennan Gaughan. Oh, what? Oh, Newman! Byron came flying in and Newman just spun out. What? Oh, and Brennan pulls around. I think we're still green, though. I think we are still green. Yep, we are still green. Oh my goodness. Chaos coming into the pits. So who is going to... It was Blaney and... No, it was Chase Elliott and Boyer that came in first. Who's going to have the lead once this is all said and done? Everyone's coming back out around the same time, so they should still stay together, drafting-wise. Denny Hamlin with a slow start there. He kind of checks everyone up. There's 5 cars right here, all nose to tail. Once they get all sorted out, we'll go back and take a look at that chaos coming into the pits. Yeah, Byron just absolutely sent it in. They both probably got speeding penalties. I can't imagine they didn't. So these cars at least have a nice 6-car drafting line here. They can work together. So we're going to be a little bit sorted out now. Green flag pit stops will do that. It's going to be lots of strategy now. Alright, let's go back. Still no caution, and here's our final round of pit stops, or our final group for pit stops coming out of the pits, I believe, right there. Ross Chastain, Justin Haley, Ty Dillon, or some of the last ones to come out of the pits. With these CTS physics, though, they're gonna suck back up pretty quickly. You can see 3 wide there for the like group. Here we go. So they're gonna get grouped back together pretty quickly because this draft's gonna bring a lot of these groups right back together. So a round of green flag pit stops, no caution. I'm surprised. Alright, let's go to the front of this group. Alright, where's Blaney? Here's the leaders right here. These are the leaders. These guys somehow got out way in front of everyone else, but they only got 3 cars. So they're going to get caught pretty quickly. And see, those cars behind them are going to catch up, and then that big group is going to catch up pretty quickly. So these guys can't go nearly as fast with only 3 cars like this. So the cars out front are going to hit that wall of air and just get stalled out, and then everyone behind them are going to have the draft advantage, so we're going to get a group backed up together here shortly. Speaking of the devil, let's go on board with Michael McDowell. So you can see the 3 leaders up there. Right now, McDowell was about 3 seconds back from the leaders that last time. We'll go on board with him for a full lap, and then we'll see what the split time is after this lap. Chase Elliott, what are you doing? They're catching a lapper. I don't know who that is. I believe that is the 6 of Ryan Newman. Yep, Newman's got damage. Alright, so last lap around, the 34 was 2.94 seconds back. What is he this time? 2.69, so they're gaining. So all these cars are catching up quick, and then you got this big group of cars that are gonna be going even faster. So right now, Rocket Man is the only car, not Joey Logano, a lap down. Oh! The 62, yeah, he went out. And, hold up, Cole Custer has problems as well. Alright, so let's go back to the pit stops. Alright, so both Byron and... they both just absolutely sent it. And watch Newman right here, coming into the pits. Brendan Gaughan has the issue in front. Oh, he gets pushed out of line. That's what happened. Then comes flying back in. He hits Brendan Gaughan anyway, who was... oh, what? What's Byron's excuse? Newman was hit by David Reagan. What's Byron's excuse here? All of a sudden, last second, he's like, nah, I'm gonna pit anyway. So that's why Byron was so far ahead. And he's still on the lead lap, so he hasn't had to do a penalty or anything. That's... that is interesting. Let's go back with the leaders. Where are the leaders? Where's the 12 car? Oh. They're still this far ahead. Wow. So Byron, who just absolutely cheesed that pit stop, is now... in 3rd place. I have no idea what to think of that. You got the second group of cars. They're starting to catch up, and Newman's just gonna block them. What else is new? Come on, Newman. We love you, but get out of the way. He's gonna have the advantage on the outside here. These guys are getting more split up than I thought they'd be. Still, 36th place is only 17 seconds back. It's like a 48-second lap here, so no one else is at risk of going a lap down anytime soon. If a caution comes out, we'll have 35 cars still on the lead lap. So we're just going to follow this little battle of 4th place, trying to get around Ryan Newman. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go adjust my fan. better. It's warm in my room right now. I don't have the air boxes put in yet, and it's starting to get warm. It's like 70 or 80 degrees today. So look at these guys going 3 wide. They ain't catching leaders anytime soon doing that. Those top 3 are just so fast because they're just nose to tail and they're not battling each other side by side. Although once they got past Newman, they should be gaining some ground here quickly. They should close in on him here. I can't imagine they don't. Right? Especially them single file like that. Until that. Thanks, McDowell. So we're nearly 50 laps in. No cautions. Only a few cars not on the lead lap. The ones being Joey Logano, who went out with a clutch or an ignition issue on lap 2 or 3. Brendan Gaughan, who had some clutch issue right when we were coming into the first round of pit stops. Cole Custer is 5 laps down for whatever reason, and Newman, who got that damage coming into the pits under green, is 1 lap down. 36 on up is all in the lead lap. Oh yeah, they're gonna catch the leaders here shortly. We're gonna have 9 cars battling for the lead here in a sec. We're gonna have 9 cars battling for the lead here in a sec. Especially with them staying nose to tail like that, pretty good for the most part. The second group should catch those top 3 in no time. Alright, Austin Dillon was 2.22 seconds back last time. This time he is 1.76. He gained about a half second that time. So it's another couple good laps and he should have them caught. Corey LaJoy up into 5th place. Corey LaJoy is jumping for joy. Up in the top 5. Yeah, they're going to have these top 3 caught in a lap or 2. Yep, here we go. We're going to have a 9-car battle for the lead. Look at this run they got. Poor Newman's in there struggling because he's got that engine damage. Or he's that aero damage. I don't know if he's got engine damage. Will they wreck or not? I have no idea. Stay tuned and find out. Alright, so you can see the second pack back there. They're 9.5 seconds back. Let's see if they can start gaining ground. So the first car in that second pack is 9.38 seconds back the last lap around. Let's see if that gap closes in any at all this time around. So Ryan Blaney continuing to lead. Got Almirola, Austin Dillon making a move to the inside, but they have to check up. 9.38 for 10th place. 9.09, they're closing in. Let's go on board with 10th place. It was the 42 of Ross Chastain. It's the first car in this second pack. You can see the leaders up there entering turn 3. And this is them right here. They're trying to close in on them. As long as they have this nice big pack that's staying single file for the most part, they should track down the leaders. So for 10th place was 9.09 seconds back the last time. What will it be this time? 9.09, 9.26. Oh, they lost about 0.2 that time. Meanwhile, back up here, Blaney continues to hang on to the lead. Blaney, baby. So we're past 25% complete in this race. All but 4 cars still on the lead lap. We've been green the entire time. Just rare to see. Top 3 still duking it out. Going back and forth. Thick through. There it is. How's our bit rate doing on Twitch? Good. Good. Who do we got up here? This is Cole Custer. It is. He's having major issues. I don't know what happened to him, but he's way off the pace. So that second pack lost even more time now. This first pack's starting to get a little bit of a freight train going. They're just trying to click laps and stay safe. They don't want to be involved in any dumb cautions. I hope there's a big crash. Wouldn't it be cool to see the first NASCAR race, especially Talladega, since like 2000 something, to stay green all the way through? I'm almost hoping that happens. Yeah, that'd be cool to see a crash and see the field get brought back together and see a restart with a big pack, but I don't know. Wouldn't you want to see a race at Talladega stay green the entire way? Well, that'd be kind of interesting. Alright, they're catching the slow car of Cole Custer here. He's about to go 6 laps down. He's the 3rd worst driver on the track right now. Oh, they have to check up big time for him. That's it's gonna help that second pack catch in a little bit. They'll probably have gained a little bit of ground this time. 10th place was 10.5 seconds back last time. This time they are... Oh, never mind. Who is that? Why is De Benedetto off the pace? Why did De Benedetto have to pit? I don't know, but we're getting more and more lappers. They're 3 wide trying to get around the slow car of Cole Custer. This might be the caution right here. Oh, they almost touch! This might be the caution right here. Cole Custer holding everyone up. They're 3 wide. They're all wadded together. And they're coming up on another slow car. Slow car. Slow car. 4 wide. Oh! They can't do that. Oh, they stay sorted out. We're good. We're good. We're good. Matt De Benedetto trying to avoid going 2 laps down. He must have had to pit for some reason. Horrific leg. Hold up, hold up. We'll pause it. We'll pause it, we'll pause. We'll pause. Don't do this to me right now, stream. I think our CPU just might be getting hot. We're just gonna let it pause for a second, just let it cool down. All right, we made it more than 25% of the way in. Nothing, no issues. Let's keep it that way. All right, Cole Custer's still in front of these guys. It didn't. The health wasn't bad on OBS, and it didn't say it dropped any frames, so, Alright, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. Alright, so Matt De Benedetto and Cole Custer are trying to avoid going additional laps down. It's just warm in my room. I think the CPU is just overloading. Blaney trying to get past all these lappers. You see that second back there still trying to catch up, but they're unable to gain any ground. I don't think that was you two. I think that was me because it happened on Twitter as well. Oh, it's happening again. I have to switch my encoder in OBS. Blaney out front still. McDowell up to third place. Look at that. Tony Stewart can beat these cars on foot. I pay to see that. So here's the main pack. And back there you can see the secondary pack. I'm keeping an eye on Twitch and YouTube, looking at the frame rate. Yeah, it's just getting warm in my room. I think my CPU is just overloading. So Blaney still just scooting out front to the lead. No one able to pass him. Michael McDowell to the 42, there it is. No crashes yet. They're still green. Surprisingly. Probably about 10, 15 laps or so. We'll be seeing the next round of green flag pit stops. I'll be right back. I'm gonna adjust the fan again. My computer's just running so hot right now. So warm in my room. Sun's coming in right through the side window. We got no AC. So Chase Elliott back up to second. There's still no one at risk of going a lap down anytime soon. Oh, never mind. Quinn broke off the pack. He's about 6 seconds away from going a lap down. Do we need to time out Howard? Oh, Trop already did it. Corey LaJoy trying to get back to the lead. So far, Blaney is able to hang on to it. We're about a third of the way complete with this race. In a lap or two, we'll be about, mathematically, I think we'll be about a third of the way complete. So McDowell's going to have a decent run around the outside there. He's up into second. Once again, Custer is a lap down, as is Newman in the background. DeBenedetto, everyone else is on the lead lap. Literally everyone else. I think it just might act up every now and then. It's my computer's running super hot right now. I'm gonna get a new one soon. Might not be the best thing, but honestly, I think once I get that stimulus check, I think that's going towards a new computer. I mean, I could sit there and hoard it and throw it in savings, but I mean, the purpose of that thing is to stimulate the economy. What if a computer business, or what if a computer company goes out of business because I hoard that money instead of getting a new computer? So I think I'm going to be getting a new computer once I get that check. So, hopefully no more potato streams for me in the near future. But for now, we just have to deal with it, push through it. I think we're good. I think it just might lag just a little bit on and off. We'll just ignore it. It's like, the lag is like trolls. If we ignore it, it'll go away. And Blaney just continuing to put on an absolute clinic. We're about a third of the way complete with the race. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do right now about any technical issues aside just push through it. I got a fan blowing directly in my computer to try to cool it down. I'm running in the same settings I've done for every single one of my other NR live streams in the last 2 years. I'm definitely building my own if I get a new one. I'm looking at keeping my same GPU, my 1070, then getting a new Asus motherboard. Yeah, Ryzen 9. Looking at either 32 or 64 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I mainly want a new motherboard and processor, and doing that, you might as well upgrade everything else. The power supply, RAM, case, and hard drives. Oh, they're catching another slow car. What is this? What is Priest doing? Oh, this might be a caution. What is Priest doing? Why is he so slow? Why is he off the pace? Oh, that's gonna split up the pack. What is Priest doing? When that second pack catches him, I don't know if they're gonna be so lucky. Chase Elliott and Eric Almirola get the raw end of that deal, because they get stuck behind him big time. They might lose that lead pack now. Some major problems going on with Ryan Priest. He is 3 laps down and sounds like he's got some sort of mechanical issue. So as this race continues to stay green, we're seeing our fair share of casualties. Ooh, look back here. We got lots of cars coming. There's a big pack forming. Yes, guys, I know it might be lagging on and off. Just ignore it. You don't have to point it out every single time it stutters a little bit. Unless it's like completely freaking frozen and unwatchable. I don't need to hear it every single time. Please, thank you. Oh, Newman! Oh, he almost got in another incident. Oh, Newman's bad luck continues. I don't know what Priest is doing, but he's gonna cause a caution at some point. Right now, there are still 33 cars on the lead lap. We are past 33% complete. Oh, I'm focusing in on Priest for when this next pack catches him. Uh-oh, they're catching him right in the turn. That's not gonna be good. We're gonna have to check up. Oh, we got more pit stops. They're coming in for pit stops. Here we go. Green flag pit stop time. What is this going to do to the pack? Thick kicks. $2.99 super chat. Thank you so much, The Kicks. Let me tell you about Brawny. Well, let me tell you about this cool little fancy emote here that's available for all my YouTube members. And we have a caution. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. There you go. That fun little emote with Kyle Petty on the Brawny logo, or packaging, is available for all my YouTube members. Alright, we got more cars coming into the pits here. So far, so good. Everybody in cleanly. Everybody in cleanly. Will they be able to get out cleanly is the question. This is the cleanest round of green flag pit stops I've seen. So should be able to make it to lap 100. So on board with Eric Jones. Timmy Hill hit the cone. Oh, he can't do that. No, sorry, Robert. I was just quoting the alert. I was quoting the alert. There's not actually a caution. Yet. Still not. Oh, Kevin Harvick! He's got issues. He's just sitting in here. I was wondering what was going on with him. Kevin Harvick. Mechanical issues for Harvick. Oh, he might be done. He might be done. Take it to the dump. What's up, Pan? Harvick is done, possibly. Alright, who is in the lead right now? 88, Alex Bowman. He's probably one of the last cars to pit. He'll probably be in the pits right now if we check. Yep, he's coming in right now. Got Ross Chastain right behind him. Ooh, a little bit of bump. A little bit of a bump from the 42. So Bowman, Chastain, and Ty Dillon seem to be the last cars to pit. And after that, looks like Corey LaJoie should cycle through in the lead. Here we got the battle for the lead right here. These four are all battling for position. This will be the battle for the lead once they cross the pits here. And past the 88, the 42, and the 13. This is the battle for the lead. We got two separate tandems. Is this 2009 or 2020? What's going on here? Oh, they're coming up on Priest. No. Right in the middle of the turn, too. If they can get up high. If they can get up high. Go high, go high, go high. Oh, you poo-poo heads. Or Ryan Priest, I should say. Poo-poo head. Singular. Well, Priest continues to, It's just the thing. These guys get these mechanical issues, and they just get in the way, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unless I drive onto the track and take them out. Well, the good news is, since the leaders do not have a big pack at all, that should allow everyone else behind that isn't a pack to catch up way quicker. Byron's just like, get me around this knucklehead. Get me around this knucklehead. The slow car of Ryan Priest, who's just in the way. As in the way as you can possibly be. There we go. Just down on power. We got more cars coming up behind him that are going to catch him right in the turn. Or will they? Yes, they will. Oh, more cars have to check up. Come on. There they go. What is Justin Haley doing? Get past him, dum-dum. Alright, so let's go back and watch the battle for the lead. Just literally two cars right now. This is the battle for the lead between the 12 and the 34. We need a caution ASAP. We need a caution ASAP. Still 32 cars on the lead lap. So there's still going to be a plenty big pack if a caution comes out soon. What we need is McDowell and Blaney to go side by side so the guys behind him can catch him. I don't know why Corey LaJoy and Austin Dillon are going side by side when they could be drafting to help catch everyone else. Looks like Kevin Harvick's going to be coming out of the pits here. After a bunch of repairs, Kevin Harvick will be coming out of the pits here. 5 laps down and counting. Hopefully he's not too off the pace. Oh, look at all these cars trying to get around Priest. Come on, go to the inside now. Now, get to the inside. There you go. Get Priest off the track. Alright, where's our leaders at? Right here, side by side. Who's coming out of the pits? Oh, Custer again. What's going on with Custer? So we got like an anti-tandem here. The leaders are battling side by side, ensuring that everyone behind them catches up. So that's actually good. Oh, we got... This is like legit tandems. We got Stenhouse and Elliott working together back there. And then you had Austin Dillon and Corey LaJoy working together. It's like legit tandems right now. Let's get a wide shot. So this is the battle for the lead right here. As of now, there's no other cars really at risk of going a lap down yet. There's still 32 cars on the lead lap. We have been green the entire time. Michael McDowell up to the lead. No, they're single file. They're going to get a little bit of ground here. But back here, let's see, like these guys. If these guys can stay like single file and this pack behind them can catch up, that should hopefully be fast enough to start catching the leaders. Oh, Zach, another $5. He already donated. Send even more. Thank you so much, buddy. To quote Boyer, wow, wow. Dude, there was nothing I was enjoying more during this race day than the banter back and forth between Boyer and Gordon. It was really fun to watch. Alright, so back to the lead. Here's the battle for the lead. Yeah, Michael McDowell, Corey LaJoy, and Austin Dillon, like up in the top 4. Where else but Talladega? Man, Kansas. Why is it so quiet? Oh my goodness, 3 wide for the lead. Look at that. Here comes Blaney. I don't know why my alerts are so quiet right now. I will check into that before tonight. Oh, here comes Priest again. This is gonna... Oh, they split him. Oh, LaJoy. He missed him. They all missed him without having to slow down. That big line behind him is seeming to catch up from 7th on back. They were 9 to 14. 7th place was 9 seconds back last time. Wonder what the split time will be in this next time. Oh, Priest. Get off the track. Alright, so last time around, 7th place was 9.1 seconds back. This time they are 8.4, so they gained 0.2 of a second, but they're going to lose that once they catch Priest here in the turn. Come on, catch him on the straightaway, not the turn. Miss him, miss him, miss him, miss him, miss him. Of course, they just go right into the back of him, of course. We need a caution. ASAP. We need to get Priest off the track. It's just, there's nothing you can do about that when you're doing these AI races when one of them just goes way off the pace like this. There's just nothing you can do. All I can hope is that he catches them at some point and they all wreck. They got this other pack about to catch him. It's gonna be right in the turn. So all this momentum, this next pack gain, they're gonna lose from catching Priest in the turn here. Maybe not. Come on, go high, go high, go high. Just wreck. Yeah, now they lost the ground they gained. Darn it, Priest. This is why you need stages. There's nothing I can do about this. And meanwhile, the top four continue to battle it out. So right around lap 94 will be the halfway points. We're approaching halfway. I know they seem way spread out, but there's still 31 cars on the lead lap. If a caution comes out right now, still all but... all but 9 cars are still on the lead lap. Got Harvick about to go another lap down here. Something happened with him mechanically. He's just way off the pace now. Hopefully he holds up the leaders here for a split sec. Doesn't look like he's going to. Come on, Harvick. Hold him up. Hold him up. Were those the other cars? Oh. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. My bad. That wasn't the game freeze and I just hit the wrong button on the keypad. And surpassed Harvick. Whoever was drafting with Stenhouse had a pit or something. Oh no, that's Stenhouse, never Suarez, excuse me. No, Custer. Jesus. Yeah, Custer back here with Stenhouse. God, just get Priest off the track. He's ruining this race. Been swapping the lead between McDowell and Blaney, just back and forth. This last 20 laps. Harvick is alive, but he's like 6 or 7 laps down. They're looking 3 wide for second momentarily. I want a caution. I want a caution. And no, I don't have that software that allows you to call one. I wouldn't mind seeing a caution-free race in 2020. Yes, yellows are on. There just hasn't been any incidents yet. Oh, speaking of, there's Priest. Jesus. There goes LaJoy. Off from the lead pack. Bye-bye, leaders. Bye-bye, LaJoy. Well, at least they just got split up, so they won't be going fast. There's going to be a caution at some point, I promise. I can't tell you when, but I promise it'll happen at some point. They went wee wide. I like that reference. I like that reference. So as long as these guys go side by side, that's allowing cars behind them to catch up. Poor LaJoy, he's got trapped. Where is Priest? There he is. There he is. It's a big pack behind him. They're just so far ahead for the lead. Yeah, I wish there was a way where I could boot Priest, but unfortunately there isn't. Oh, Matt DiBenedetto with issues. This green flag race for nearly 90 laps is starting to take a toll on people's cars. Back to the battle for the lead. Right here. Austin Dillon out front. Priest is the only interesting part of this race. Sadly, I feel like this race would be super interesting if it wasn't for Priest. I don't know, we could see the first flag to flag, green flag race at Talladega in like 20 years, 15, 20 years. Poor DiBenedetto. You hate to see it indeed. Who is that they're catching? Who is that? That's the 38. That would be John Hunter Nemechek. He will be the 10th car to go a lap down. If and when they catch him. So we've got an interesting 3-car battle for the lead right now. I just wish it was like a 30-car battle for the lead. So this next time around, coming to the line this time, there will be 100 laps to go. Can we just restart and make them wreck? No, that's not how this works. Sorry. They're gonna wreck at some point with Priest. They have to. Coming up on a slow John Hunter Nemechek here. They're gonna be able to get out of the way. No problem. Or will they? They had to check up a little bit in that inside line. Where's Priest? That's the biggest question. How many laps down is Priest at this point? He is 5 laps down. Surprisingly, he's not the last car on track for position. So there's less than 100 laps to go. Once we hit the end of lap 94, we will officially be halfway done. Let's go back and see what's going on with one of the packs further back in the field. A nice line of cars here. Going like 190 or so. Going faster than these guys. Timmy Hill in 8th place. So this is the like the secondary pack. This is like from 6th on back for position. If they just stayed in line, they could catch him way quicker. But they ain't staying in line. Where's Priest next? Oh, there he is. You can see him, he's just at such high RPMs, he's salting up into his engine or something. Alright, no major lag since that first incident, so that's good. I think bringing the fan up helped. There they go, making a move. Here goes Austin Dillon looking for the lead. Unable to get there. He has to slow down big time. That second pack is closing in. They gained 0.3 of a second that time. If they can get majorly stuck behind Priest. If they can get majorly stuck behind Priest here. Blaney is. Here we go. Blaney is rocketing out to the front, but he's going to be so slow since he has no drafting help. So this next lap, those cars from 6 on back are going to have gained a lot of time. They all get stuck behind him at the same time, of course they do. Yeah, they gained like a second that last lap. This pack did. Frozen again. I see. Only dropped 124 frames this entire stream. Just gotta let the computer cool down for a sec. We're just gonna pause it for a sec. I see lag, I see lag. Alright, we're about halfway done. So we're dealing with it. Alright, so I just have it paused on this pause screen for a sec. I'm just... Alright, just let my CPU cool down for a sec. Click back on the chat so that ain't frozen. Let's come back, hit the live button. There we go. Alright. So here's the leaders. And here's part of the secondary pack that's closing in. You can see the split times are getting less and less. Now that these guys made it through, they should be closing in. Shoot. Darn it, now they lost a little bit of... Alright, I'm keeping a close eye... Keeping a close eye on it. So we're officially more than halfway done. So we're just gonna deal with the lag from here on out. I don't even know who I want to focus on right now. Here's the leaders. And then back here is like second, or 4th through 5th. And this is 6 on back. How are they losing so much ground? In about 10 laps or so, we should probably have our next round of green flag pit stops. I'm going to focus in on the secondary pack for now. But right now, since we're past the halfway point, I am going to go hit the bathroom real quick. It's got to pee. Stretch my back, walk around for a couple minutes, and I will be back We'll keep an eye on these guys, see what all happens. Appreciate you all tuning in. Just like I said, I'm just gonna mute myself for like less than 5 minutes, then I'll be back shortly. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will be back momentarily. Oh, I came back right when they're starting green flag pit stops. Perfect timing. There's Priest. Let there be a caution. Oh, what happened to... Uh-oh. This might be an issue. What happened to John Hunter Nemechek? Watch what happens when DiBenedetto tries to pull out. What? What just happened to John Hunter Nemechek here? Oh, issues coming into the pits. Oh! That could have been our first caution of the day, but it wasn't. What was that? What was that? Oh, he just like kicks out the back and oh, and then it goes back. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? He is still out front, or he is still going though, not out front. There is still no caution. DiBenedetto is still in the pit, so he's basically done. Yeah, DiBenedetto is out for the day, it looks like. I'm surprised there's not been a single caution. At this point, I want it to stay green at this point. We've gone this long, I almost want it to stay green. Have a race at Talladega go flag to flag without a caution. That'd be pretty interesting. It's Ross Chastain pulling out of the pits. Justin Haley, Timmy Hill, Chris Buescher side by side. The 13 is the last car to pit, according to the standings. So we'll see where he's at. He's probably coming in right now, as he is. Yep. Well, the 38 is damaged and getting repairs, and he just pulled out. John Hunter Nemechek after that that wacky incident. Oh my goodness, still no caution. The 3, the 32, the 47, where are they at? I think they just actually crossed the start-finish line. Here we go. So we got a 5-car battle for the lead now. After the pits, 3 of those cars were able to gather up with the leaders. Still have 30 cars on the lead lap. It looks like Keselowski and Kurt Busch are the next 2 at risk of going a lap down up here. If they can draft with each other, they can buy themselves a few extra laps. Hoping a caution comes out. Actually, no, never mind. They're right there. So here's the battle for the lead. These 5 cars. A blowover. Yeah, it's impossible for AI blowovers to happen, so... Hate to burst your bubble, yeah, that ain't happening. I think the best chance we have of a caution is Preece. Is Preece even still on the track? He is. DiBenedetto's 24 laps down. Preece is the next worst driver. Here comes Ty Dillon having to make another pit stop. He was the last car to pit, and he has to come in again. Maybe he got a... Oh, he's got some front-end damage. Where did he get that from? Where did he get that front-end damage from? Oh, he did not have it when he left the pits. What happened here? Was Preece... Oh, what? How is that not a caution? Custer stopped on the track, and Ty just hits him. How is that not a caution? Yeah, someone wake up the officials. How on earth is that not a caution? I guess we're staying old school. No cautions unless something catastrophic happens. Oh, so the 32 and the 34 got trapped behind Kurt Busch. The 12, the 30, or the 47, and the 3 all got in front of him. And Brad Keselowski is trying his best to stay in front of the 3 and the 47 so he can stay on the lead lap. How on earth was that not a caution? Just like I said, at this point, I kind of wanted to stay green the whole way. Let's get an aerial view. Battle for the lead. Here with roughly 80 or so laps to go. About 81. The most controversial race in Talladega history. So once again, Brad Keselowski is not on the lead lap. He's He's trying to get back in front of these guys so he can get back on the lead lap. He's going to successfully pass Stenhouse here. He's got a big push from his teammate, Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney trying to help his teammate get back on the lead lap. Oh, he has to back off. Ken Kozlowski get a run down the backstretch. Here comes Kozlowski. Can get pushed from Stenhouse. If he can get a good push here and get a good run going into the turn, Kozlowski will be technically back on the lead lap. So if a caution were to come out right now and he beat these guys back to the line, he would get his lap back. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Cautions are on, I promise. I promise cautions are on. I did a test race literally right before this one, and cautions were on. Kozlowski loses the advantage. He'll be back a lap down. Oh, I think I hear Priest. I think I hear Priest coming. He's going to be the source of a caution, if we do have one. Alright, so there's 27 cars on the lead lap. There's another 3 at risk of going a lap down soon. The 19, the 96, and the 48. Oh, there's Priest. Oh no, it's Ty Dillon. Now we got 2 slowpokes on the track we got to worry about. Fall 2015. For comparing that, we'll get a caution at lap 133. Sounds reasonable. Well, Ty Dillon's gonna lose the draft. Being stuck behind his brother, holding him up. That's hilarious. That's gonna be an angry fight of knuckle sandwiches and noogies later. Yeah, Austin Dillon just lost the lead draft because his brother laps down, held him up. You love to see it. Now we got Priest to worry about, in addition to Ty Dillon. Alright, so this continues to be the battle for second. Blaney is in the lead. Kurt Busch is a lap down. So we still got 27 cars on the lead lap, so if we get a caution now, there's still more than half the field on the lead lap. It's just a matter of getting a caution. I kind of want to see them, since we've made it this far, I kind of want to see them go green the whole way. I mean, hey, 111 laps in, we still got this close of a battle for the top 4. Something tells me, though, either Priest, Dillon, or one of the green flag pit stops might bring out a caution. Can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee it, but I got a feeling. On the bright side with the... Oh! Caution! There's a caution! There's a caution! On lap 112. I saw the pace car, I was like, what? And I saw the smoke, and then I knew it was true. So, Jimmy Johnson, Daniel Suarez, and Martin Truex Jr., excuse me, avoid going a lap down. What brought out the caution? Oh, I think Priest was involved. I think Priest was involved. I think Priest was involved. I said it. I said it was going to be Priest, Dillon, or green flag pit stops. Yep, they just... Quinn hooked him. No damage, though, unfortunately, so, he's going to keep going. And with that, let's go back with our leaders. Where are they? Where are they? So who won the race back to the line? The 12 did. Alright, so everybody going to be coming into the pits. Green flag pit stops. Blaney gets a huge jump. Then all the cars that are lapped down have to stay out. then I'm sure they'll be coming in too. So these are all the cars still on the lead lap. Look how promising that is. Those are all the lead lap cars still. It's just a matter of if they can get clear of the slow lappers on this restart to make for an exciting race. Alright, so let's follow Blaney. Any contact on the pits yet? Oh! He got turned. Here comes McDowell! McDowell beat him off the line. Beat him off the pit road. Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy just turned. Austin Dillon. We got a bunch of contact in the pits. Oh my goodness. Look at all this craziness. We still have 29 cars on the lead lap. Perfect. Quinn is the savior. Let's go back on board with Quinn for the race-saving move. When he hooked him. Oh, he turned him! No! No! Yeah, here we go. They're catching Priest. Catching Priest. And he's just... See ya. I ain't having any of that. And Priest is able to gather back up. Minimal damage, but... I wish he would have gotten hit by someone. That way he would have gotten off the track. And the lappers are probably going to be coming into the pits this time. At least most of them should be. Yeah, here they come. Here. Most of them. Not all. Ty Dillon staying out. I don't know why, because he's so slow. Yeah, here come some lappers. Uh-oh. Ty Dillon's going to be starting in the inside line, I think, in front of these guys. So Brennan Poole, Timmy Hill, and Ty Dillon all stayed out because they're a lap down, but they want to... Oh, Timmy Hill's leading! Timmy Hill is leading! Through the round of pit stops, he takes the... Oh my goodness. Ty Dillon stayed out to get a lap back. Oh! The 37 retired! The 37 retired. And the 41's out. So we just need Ty Dillon to stay out of the way, and all the slow cars are off the track. Yes! The 37 and the 47, or the 37 and the 41, excuse me, pardon me, have retired. They are off the track. Ty Dillon, I think, will be starting on the inside line. All the lead lap cars will be starting on the outside line. We still have 27 cars on the lead lap, Jimmy being the last one. So it's Timmy Hill, Michael McDowell, Ryan Blaney, Corey LaJoie, Denny Hamlin, Justin Haley, Austin Dillon, Garrett Smithley, David Reagan, and Eric Jones is your top 10 right now. Had to remember who was in that 36. David Reagan, the Brett Favre of NASCAR, coming out of retirement for the 4th time to do another race. Actually, no, that was Mark Martin. Mark Martin was the... Oh my god, BC. Mute him. Timeout. Sorry, bud. If you're gonna spam my name 4 times in a row, you're going timeout. It is what it is. I can say whatever frickin' word I want, Will and Norm. I try not to curse, but every now and then I do, so don't get angry at me when I do. I try to stay family friendly 98% of the time, but every now and then I'll use some adult language. It's rare, but I'm a freaking grown adult. I can use some grown language if I want to every now and then. There we go. I was like, what are you guys doing? Alright, so all the lead lap cars are starting on the outside line. All the lap down cars are on the inside line. Since Ty Dillon is so slow, hopefully all the outside cars on the outside will get a huge run and be able to get clear of him easily. So Timmy Hill will be your leader on this restart. With like 72, 73 to go. Our first caution of the race coming on lap 112. So Ty Dillon is slow. He'll be holding up all the lap cars, and there's not that many lap cars. There's only 8 that they got to get clear of. And Ryan Newman's slow too, so he'll be... Ryan Newman and Ty Dillon are the 2 slow cars on the track. Everyone else should be reasonable. Still, we'll have more exciting now for the first 15, 20 laps this restart than we've had in like the last 50, 60 laps. Make a tutorial how to do blowovers. Go fast and spin. If that doesn't work, go into your INI file, go into your player thing, turn the roof flaps off by going to employee roof flaps and selecting that to 0, hit save. If that doesn't work, go into your track and either A, turn restrictor plates off, which there's other tutorials for. You turn the chassis type to either 5 or 0. I think it's 5. No, I think it's 0. And then you can turn the track temperature down to even a negative number. Turn the grip up, go super fast, spin, blow over. There you go. Alright, so hopefully Ty Dillon gets a bad start so all the lead lap cars on the outside can get a huge jump and get clear of them. Which I'm guessing will happen. Alright, come on, green flag. Come on, Timmy. Get a good jump. Alright, Ty gets a bad start. You love to see it. Just have all these... Oh, they're going down to the... Oh, they're going down to the inside. These dummies don't realize that the outside is faster. Alright, let's just watch these guys try to get clear of the lappers. Ty Dillon trying to get out of the way. There might be a big one at some point. Alright, at least he moved up high. I knew Ty Dillon was going to be slow. We're just going to follow this until mostly everyone gets past him. Alright, so hopefully these guys are all still together enough to where they'll bunch back up and all stay in the draft. Come on, just these last 2 are the last 2 that need to get by him. Byron and Truex with bad luck getting stuck behind him. Come on, Truex, get to the bottom. Get to the bottom. There you go. Alright, so back up front. DiBenedetto's still in the pits. McDowell. Here's the battle for the lead. McDowell up to the front. It's a little bit of a breakaway. Got the 51 of Garrett Smithley in there battling. You can see that big pack behind, though. They're going to be catching up. They should be catching up quick. Timmy Hill and Michael McDowell leading the field, but you can see that pack. It's going to be swarming behind them in no time. They're all still technically in the draft. They all got slipstream off each other. Once this big pack catches Ty Dillon, that's gonna be a hairy situation. Michael McDowell with a big lead. Yeah, Ryan Priest DNF, but we got Ty Dillon on the track. Michael McDowell continues to lead. He's got a huge gap over the second place car of Timmy Hill. Timmy Hill. Truex and Byron have lost the draft. You can see in the background, looks like everyone else is still either in the secondary pack of the first dozen or so cars, or back in the second pack. Here comes the 51! Garrett Smithley! Go, Garrett, go! Look at the move by Garrett Smithley to the lead. What a run. Is he going to be able to get clear of the 34 here? They're going to be side by side. Oh, McDowell's going to get the run on the outside, but Garrett Smithley will be credited with that lap. Look at this battle. Once we catch Ty, everything's going to go haywire, but for now, enjoy it. We got less than 70 laps to go. I believe we got 69 laps to go. It's either 68 or 69. Nice. He's going to try to go to the inside again, but he's going to have to check up. You can see basically the entire rest of the pack is caught up. Look at that. These guys are all racing for the lead. These are all lead lap cars. For the most part. There's a couple that are off the lead lap. If you have any questions as to who, just look at the leaderboard on the side. Michael McDowell still hanging on to it. This is NR2003. Star Clones. This is good old NR. Yeah, you can see William Byron and Truex out of the draft in the background, but they're the only ones right now. Aside from Ty Dillon, I think. Speaking of, where is he at? Is he retired yet? No, he hasn't. Here comes Garrett Smithley making another move. He's got more drafting help from LaJoie this time. He will be clear this time. Garrett Smithley to the lead. LaJoie in second. What a move by the 51, the iRacing veteran, Garrett Smithley. Uh-oh, lag. I see it. We'll pause for a sec. We'll pause. I see it. There's just nothing we can do when my computer's running this hot. We're nearing 3/4 of the way complete. We'll just pause it for a sec. Let our computer breathe for a sec. Alright, we're good. I saw it lagging us for a split second. We're good now. There was a crash. There was a spin. Quinn Hoof hooked the slow car of Ryan Preece and took him out. Here comes Brendan Poole. Oh no, he's I think Brendan Poole's a lap down. He is, yep. No, he's 3 laps down actually. Michael McDowell is just dominating right now. Was there a crash and do I like Indy cars? Yes for both questions. Man, that's a great battle between Corey LaJoie, Michael McDowell and company. Garrett Smithley had to get back to like 6th or 7th spot and tuck into the inside line. Oh, here comes Ty. They're going to catch him in the turn. This is going to be bad. There they... Oh! He saved it! How did they save that? How on earth did they save that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I thought that was the big one. I thought LaJoie was going sideways in front of the field right into the turn and they were all going to pile in. Alright, so they're still staying together. They'll draft back up together. They're getting around him on both the inside and the outside. And it's allowing the cars that were in back to catch back up to the draft a little bit. This might be a caution. That's why we're watching this. Once they all get past them, we'll take a look at the save itself. Alright, now they're passing on the inside. Come on, guys. Go, go, go. All get past him. As many of you get past him as possible. There we go. Alright. So that's that. Yeah, they lost the draft a little bit, but it's a big line of cars for the lead. It's Denny and McDowell and LaJoy fighting for the top spot right now. Speaking of LaJoy, let's go back. It's that incredible save at the start of lap 124. Let's ride slow motion. He tries to dip him down low. He makes contact. He's sliding. He hits the apron and he straightens it out and he keeps it rolling. What a save for LaJoy. As he's currently sitting in second place after that maneuver. Let's get a good look at the pack right here. A little bit spread out, but they're still all bunched up together for the most part. Just like I said, it's like the Gen 4 racing almost, this reminds me of. They're single file or double wide for the most part, but they're going 3 wide every now and then. They're getting big slingshots. Coming up on 60 laps to go here. Here comes Denny Hamlin peeking to the bottom, trying to make a move for the lead. He's probably going to have to back off because we've seen you have to check up in that inside line, traditionally going into the turns. I have no idea how he saved that. So here comes Timmy Hill fighting back. He's back up to 4th. Blaney. Brennan Poole's starting to lose ground. Garrett Smithley fighting back up. He's back up to 6th place. Yeah, if LaJoy would have gone sideways there, that would have been the whole field piling in. He's right in front, and that would have been going into the turn. He would have gone down and came up and just piled a bunch of people, and they all would have piled in and had nowhere to go. Side by side for the lead still, Michael McDowell. With the advantage around the outside in the corner. We are officially coming to 60 laps to go this time by. 60 to go. Ty Dillon's going to be the cause of the big one, mark my words. Ty Dillon will be the cause of the big one. It's only been 1 caution so far the entire race. Look at this push by Corey LaJoy. Can he get a good run down the backstretch and get him cleared? I love this Gen 4 style racing. 2, 3 wide in the pack. Look at that. Then there's a little secondary group back there. They're like, you know what? We see you guys up there. You were probably going to wreck. We're just going to stay clear of that for now. That might be the wise move. Corey LaJoy trying to get a good run on the outside. The push from Blaney. Blaney, baby. Oh, McDowell goes up high. The block. What a move. Here comes Blaney. Oh, don't hook him. Don't hook him. He almost hooked him. All right. Corey LaJoy's going to dip out of line right there. Does he have the run to get McDowell cleared? I don't know. I don't think so. Nope, he doesn't. Where's Ty Dillon? Uh-oh. We got two slow cars we're coming up on. Martin Truex Jr. got damaged at some point, so he's slowing off the pace. And they're both catching Ty as well. Yeah, hate to see it. We're gonna have an incident when they catch him. 58 laps to go. 58. Michael McDowell continues to dominate these middle laps. Corey LaJoy still trying to find a way around him. We got Eric Jones up into 3rd place. It's really the first time we've said his name too much today. McDowell just has that advantage on the outside. But he doesn't have much drafting help right now, but he's still going to have him cleared. They're 3 wide in the back of the pack. Oh, look at that move by LaJoy. They all just dive out of line at once. Is he going to get him cleared here? Looks like he does. He does. Corey LaJoy up to the lead. He almost won today's race in the NASCAR Pro Invitational Series. Oh, man. The 3 almost hooked Justin Haley. So once again, we still got this big pack duking it out, and then we got that secondary line back there. Running single file, trying to play it safe. Just trying to see the end of this race. Back up to the front, LaJoy with a comfortable lead for the moment. Someone tell those cars to get back in line. Hey, they're racing good. Nah, they're racing good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, McDowell blew an engine! Right as they're catching Ty Dillon. Oh my goodness, this could be bad. This could be bad. McDowell blew an engine right as they're catching Ty Dillon. No caution. No wreck. LaJoy has a massive lead, but once everyone clears Ty Dillon, he's going to get caught quickly. You can see McDowell there in the background. If he can't make it back to the pits and stop somewhere, that might bring out the caution. If he stops on track. See all these guys trying to get past Ty Dillon. They've done it cleanly so far. And then everyone checking up. That's allowing this line to catch back up. It's allowing these guys to catch back up. Oh, Ty. What are you doing blocking the inside? Alright, where is McDowell at? Here he is. He's still going 84. He'll make it back to the pits. But he's going to be done for the day. He'll make it back, but he's going to be done. So he was leading many of these closing laps here. And he just blows an engine. My goodness, what a turn of events. And you got LaJoy, Blaney, and Denny Hamlin battling for the top 3 in the here at Talladega. Very reminiscent of the Daytona 500 when those 3 cars were near the front as well. So everyone got past Ty cleanly, but here comes Truex. Everyone's still within the draft, basically. For the most part, yeah, they're still within the draft, but they're catching Truex now. He's not as slow as Ty. They still give me a little bit of a hazard. They're not going to catch him in the turn. That's going to help. He's going to slow up Blaney. If he can stay up high, this should be good. This should be fine. They should be able to get underneath him here in the turn. I don't know what Garrett Smithley's doing. Get underneath him. Get underneath him, Garrett. I think we got caution. Caution! Oh! We got a big pileup in the tri-oval. Christopher Bell. We got Alex Bowman. Reed Sorensen is damaged. Chase Elliott is damaged. John Hunter Nemechek's involved. Jimmy has big front-end damage. And we got Ty. Something tells me Ty might have something to do with this. We've got a big caution. A big wreck. Oh, no. Ty had nothing to do with that. So what on earth happens here? Oh, someone's drifting up. Someone can turn. Oh! Oh, what happened? Timmy Hill, another contender. Oh, he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit by Brendan Poole. Oh my goodness. I think Timmy Hill's trying to get down to the pits. He's glitching out. Oh my goodness, we got a flip. 52 upside down. 52 upside down. Big wreck for BJ McLeod. Huge wreck for the 52. Oh my goodness. And the 20. The 20 upside down. We got 2 cars upside down this wreck. What on earth happened to the 20? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's gonna get hit by Quinn. Yep. Oh my goodness. What a wreck. I said earlier, the big one at Talladega can strike at any moment. So it all starts with Timmy. He's trying to get down to the pits. Something happens with him. He starts glitching to try to get down to the pits. Because you can see during the wreck, he looks like he should get spun, but he's trying to, like, phase down to the pits, right? Here, he's trying to get to the pits. And then he hits Bubba. Let's watch this from a different camera view. It's taken out by Brennan Poole, and then these guys all pile in. Then someone spins big time here. Yeah, the 52 hard into the wall, sent over by Jimmy Johnson. He just gets, oh, he gets hooked by Kyle Busch. Oh, Kyle makes it through cleanly, kind of. Well, look at the mess he caused. Kyle kind of makes it through, but look at the mess he caused with BJ McLeod. Oh, Kyle, what have you done? What have you done, Kyle? Alright, so let's watch this. On board with Kyle, the wreck happens in front of him. He just hooks Timmy. Then Timmy gets sent over and barrel rolls a good 5 or 6 times. Like 4, I think. What a wreck. Everyone has been checked and released from the infield care center. We got about 50 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Who's up front? Timmy Hill, he's still going. The 20's done, obviously. The 15 might be done. The 0 is probably done. The 52 is obviously done. So Garrett Smithley right now is in the lead. What happened with Truex? Was he able to stay on the lead lap? Yeah, I think, oh no, he wasn't able to stay on the lead lap. Big wreck. Terrible wreck. Let's watch this on board, let's go on board with the 52. Let's go spectator cam. He just gets turned by Kyle, and this goes right into Chase Elliott. Another strong car of the day. Chase Elliott basically out in that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he is done. The 52 is out as expected. We only got this many cars left on track. How many cars left on the lead lap? We got 19 cars left on the lead lap. Alright, look at all these cars that are out. Jimmy Johnson retired. Chase Elliott retired. The 40, or the 27 retired. 95 is out. The 52 obviously is out. So is the 20. The 88, the 00. The 38 is out. The 34. The 13 is still going. The 55 is out. Or the 15 is out. You got Matt DiBenedetto 57 laps down. You got Kevin Harvick 6 laps down. You got Ty Dillon still on the track 5 laps down. Then you got 3 cars 1 lap down. So there's basically 6 cars on track right now, not on the lead lap. We're probably going to get the one to go here. I cannot believe that wreck. What a massive accident. Kyle Busch, he probably got some damage in that. He's going to be in the back of the field, but probably still on the lead lap as he sits in 15th right now. 50 laps to go this time. And that means we're going to have 48 laps to go on the restart because we're still under green, or caution, excuse me. So Truex Jr. is going to be fighting to stay on the lead lap, but he's not going to be able to do so, I don't think. Kevin Harvick's laps down, so he's going to be going down to the inside line. So the battle for the lead on this restart is going to be between Garrett Smithley. I believe that's Garrett Smithley, right? Oh, Joey Gase. What? In the 51. I thought he was the 53. Let's just say this is Garrett Smithley. Because I thought Garrett Smithley was in the 51. And Kevin Harvick is a lap down. Then you got Corey LaJoie, Denny Hamlin, Stenhouse. The 96 is a lap down. The next car for position is... Oh no, the 96 is on the lead lap. Swerve's in the top 5. After not making the Daytona 500. He's sitting in the top 5 right now. Then you got Blaney. Oops. Wrong button. You got Blaney. Hemrick sitting 7th place right now. Boyer's 8th. Justin Haley is 9th. And then you got Ross Chastain sitting in 10th. Ryan Newman is a lap down. Eric Almirola is 11th. Brad Keselowski's a lap down. Ty Dillon's a lap down. David Reagan is 12th. Kurt Busch is a lap down. William Byron is in 13th place. Austin Dillon is 14th. Kyle Busch is 15th, who somehow has some roof damage. I have no idea how that happened. Bubba Wallace is still on the lead lap, 16th. Then you got Chris Buescher, 17th, and Timmy Hill is the last car on the lead lap, with the exception of Truex, who will probably be going a lap down shortly after the restart. So that is our running order with 49 laps to go. We're going to get the one to go this time, I believe. There we go. Oh no, so Truex is staying in the inside line. Outside line, excuse me. So the 5 cars in the inside line, and then Truex are the 6 cars not on the lead lap. Technically, since Truex is in front of the leader, he's on the lead lap. But, yeah, he was slow, so he'll probably be going a lap down shortly. Alright, you got Newman and Ty Dillon on the inside line. Hopefully they won't be causing too many messes on this restart. They're both laps down with damage. No problems. Adam, see you back in a bit. Isaiah, this is NR2003, NASCAR Racing 2003 season. It's basically the prequel to iRacing. The company that made this game, Papyrus, back when they disbanded in 2003 after EA bought the NASCAR gaming license. The owners of Papyrus, the creators, or the founders of that company, took the source code for NR 2003 and turned that into what is basically now iRacing. So, iRacing, you could technically say, is NASCAR Racing 2003 Season 2. Adam Eminoff, we got a verified in the chat. It's rare you see the check mark in the chat. What's up, Adam? I'll have to check your channel out afterwards. Alrighty, so once again, Truex is trying to stay on the lead lap in front of these guys, and then everyone else is a lap down on that inside line. So you got, not counting Truex, you got 18 cars on the lead lap. Alright, here they come down to the green to get the restart with 48 laps to go. There's the tire marks from the big one in the tri-oval. 2 cars upside down. Ty Dillon does not get that great start. Ryan Newman gets a decent start. He's not as slow as I thought he was going to be. Most of these guys back here are smart and stayed up in the outside line. Never mind, I spoke too soon. There they go. They're trying to get around Ty Dillon. All those guys are trying to get around Ty. Alright, back up to the lead. Yeah, Brad Keselowski trying to get his lap back. He's only one lap down, so technically if Brad gets in front of these leaders and a caution comes out, he'll be on the lead lap. Back on the lead lap. Here comes Daniel Suarez. Suarez going to take the lead over Stenhouse. Daniel Suarez to the lead. After not making the Daytona 500, he is leading here at Talladega with less than 50 laps to go. What of a turn of events in this season for Daniel Suarez. See, most of those cars back there still look like they're in the lead draft. They're just kind of strung out a little bit. As long as they stay single file like that, they'll be closing in no time. We are 3 wide up front. Brad Keselowski, who's not on the lead lap, wisely gets out of the way and lets the leaders start battling it out. You got Stenhouse trying to take the lead back from Suarez. You got Harvick and Keselowski a lap down. Truex is a lap down. Most of the other cars in that pack are on the lead lap. Once again, if you're confused as to who's on the lead lap and who isn't, just take a look on the ticker on the left-hand side. Suarez coming in clutch here in the closing laps with like 46 laps to go at Talladega. Blaney looking out to the inside. Stepping out of line. He doesn't get a run. He moves back to the draft behind Stenhouse and Suarez. Look at the big pack of cars behind him. The first time they catch Ty Dillon, there might be another big one. I'll scroll down so you guys can see all the DNFs so far. From 40th on back, from 40th through 25th have all DNF'd. It's Talladega, baby. Technically, no, Matt DiBenedetto's still on the lead. Still running. He's sitting in the pits right now. But he's still technically running. Alright, you got the top 3 battling it out right here. Harvick drops back. Once again, just look at how they all fan out on the backstretch. Starting to get a little bit more organized back there. Trying to take care of each other here in these closing laps. As we're coming to 45 laps to go this time around to the line. Suarez first, Stenhouse second, Blaney third. You got Stenhouse looking to take the lead back from Suarez. It looks like he's going to clear him through the tri-oval with ease. Lead goes back to Stenhouse. Then you got Harvick. Yeah, he's not on the lead lap, so don't... Harvick and Keselowski are not on the lead lap. Most of the other cars in this pack are. Most. I think 95 wrecked. Yeah, he did. He was out. Technically, the piston issue. So Ricky Stenhouse back to the front. I do not have a sub-only chat, Chase Elliott fan. So I don't think you have to be a sub to be able to chat on my Twitch. Just be a regular viewer. You don't even need to be a follower. Kyle Busch will not win. Where's he at? He's 3 seconds back. So yeah, he's losing the draft. Oh, the 51! I thought he was going to hook Suarez there for a second. Look how big this pack still is. Bubba and Kyle are basically the only ones that have fallen off. You got Austin Dillon looking at risk of losing the draft, but there are still a solid 12, 13 cars in this draft. Here comes Blaney to the inside of Stenhouse. He doesn't get a run. He hits that wall of air and has to back off. Now it's about 15 cars still in this lead pack. Yeah, look at that. Look at that pack. Look how big they are. Look how big that wad of cars is. That gaggle of cars, you could say. Next time they catch Ty Dillon is going to be chaos, as it has been every time. We are coming to 41 laps to go. 41 laps to go. We are officially 75% in with this race. Oh, they are 3 wide back there. That's not going to end good. Stenhouse still out front. Garrett Smithley in the 51 in second. Oh, he's to the lead. What a move by the 51. I know it says Joey Gason game, but I think that was an error on my part. What a move by Garrett Smithley in the 51. Yeah, because didn't Joey Gase run the... Wasn't he in the 53? Yeah, Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace side by side back there. They are 3 wide in this pack. A moving ticker link. I don't have that technology yet. Coming to 40 laps to go this time by. You're going to have to pass Ty Dillon here at some point again soon. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, they're 3 wide, closing in. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. Oh, wow. I cannot believe they kept that together. It's going to allow Bubba and Kyle Busch to close in. Oh, what happened to them? Oh, they're way back there. They just lost a bunch of ground. Let's go back and follow the Ty Dillon fiasco. They're all just trying to dive down to get around him. And hopefully stay in the draft. It looks like they've kept the draft together each time they pass him, so that's good. Alright, Boyer's on the lead lap. Harvick isn't, so if Boyer doesn't get... Or if Harvick doesn't get by him, it's not the end of the world. But there he goes. Alright, and everyone should still be on the lead lap. DeBenedetto might as well just park it. There's Timmy Hill. He's the next car at risk of going a lap down. So everyone's still in the main pack. Look at that. Perfect. Daniel Suarez, Justin Haley, Ricky Stenhouse, Tyler Reddick, and Garrett Smithley, your top 5. When will that ever be said again? What's up, Tango? What is up, Tango? 3 wide for about 8th spot. That is Ross Chastain in the 42 car, for anyone wondering. Ryan Newman's officially back in the 6, and Ross Chastain has taken over the 42. Got Daniel Suarez out with a comfortable lead right now. We're catching Timmy Hill, though he's going to be slow. He was involved in that wreck. That big one on forgot what lap it was. Someone tell me what lap that big one was on. I forgot. Let's take a look from the back of... Oh, actually, let's take a look from the front. We can take a look from the back of Stenhouse's view after they get past Timmy Hill. Oh, he's holding them up. He's holding them up. Love you, Timmy, but get out of the way. If you're in a wreck, get out of the way. Alright, he's not as slow as Ty Dillon. I'm really surprised it wasn't Ty Dillon that caused the big one in this race. Timmy Hill's kind of staying with the draft. A little bit. Yeah, he's not as slow as Ty Dillon, so that's good. Let's go back to the lead. Justin Haley and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. side by side. Oh, does it keep pausing? If we get lag, just let me know. I'll pause the game for a few seconds and cool down my CPU. Alright, it's not lagging for anyone else. I don't see it lagging for me, yeah. Just try refreshing. If it's buffering, try refreshing. Come to 35 laps to go this time by. Stenhouse out front. They're single file for the lead. Let's take a look at the pack from a wide shot as they come through the tri-oval. Blaney back to second. Kozlowski up front trying to get his lap back. Kozlowski gets in front of the leaders and the caution comes out. He'll get his lap back. 35 laps to go. Alright, they aren't going to catch Ty Dillon for a little bit yet. Alright, there are still 15 cars on the lead lap fighting for the lead. The only two that are still on the lead lap that aren't really in this pack are the 43 and the 18. They're about a half lap away from going a lap down. I don't see any lag, Chase Elliott fan. Oh, they're 3 wide for second. Here comes Justin Haley. Look at the run Haley baby's got. There's Ross Chastain going side by side with the 36. Fighting for fourth place. Third place, actually. No, fourth place, excuse me. So they're a little bit sorted out. Now, right as I say that, man, a big dive down to the bottom. Look at that move by Justin Haley. Times the slingshot perfectly. He's to the lead. He's got that advantage on the outside. Let's go on the helicopter view for a few laps. We should have one more round of green flag pit stop, so we should be able to make it to the end after that. If they can survive till the green flag pit stops, we should have one more round. But, yeah, that should be the last one. Next time they pit should be the last time. So Justin Haley out front being pushed by Stenhouse. Here comes David Reagan in his retirement tour. Getting pushed by Ross Chastain in the 42. Oh, look at the move on the 42. Here comes Ross Chastain. What a move by the 42. What kind of push can he get down the backstretch? He doesn't have any push right now, but he'll get up to second. He'll get up to second. Oh, he's getting pushed by David Reagan. Oh, here comes Haley with the block. Oops. Oh, on TV2. Can Haley get a win at a plate track that isn't shortened by weather and shut all the haters up? Find out in 31 short laps as he fends off 2 lines all by himself going down into turn 1. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look who it is. Look who we've caught. Come on, go to the inside. Go to the inside. Go to the inside. Oh, they had a chance to dive down to the inside, and they just check up so much. Well, they're getting past him cleaner now than they have been for the most part, so that's good. Still taking a look, just to make sure there's no clownery going on. It looked like Austin was going to dump his brother there for a second. Oh, Kurt, that was close. Curtis Busch. They're 3 wide trying to get around him. Alright, 30 laps to go. They're all around him for the most part. Back to the battle for the lead. Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace just drafting each other, trying to... Yeah, there they are, and then here's the leaders, and just now entering the backstretch. Here comes Ross Chastain with a push from Denny Hamlin. Can he get underneath him going into 3? Not quite. Justin Haley still continuing to hang on to it. We've got less than 30 laps to go this time by. Less than 30 laps. What a crazy race this has been. We ran green for like 112 laps. Then there was a caution for Ty Dillon, one of the slow cars, getting turned by Quinn Hoof. And then like 30, 40 laps after that 20, 30 laps after that restart was a massive accident in turns in the tri-oval, excuse me. 2 cars went upside down, BJ McLeod and Eric Jones. A bunch of others piled in, big hits for Jimmy Johnson and Chase Elliott. A bunch of other stars. Yeah, Chase Elliott was probably the biggest name taken out in that wreck because he was really fast today and he is now done. They're kind of keeping it easy for now. Single file for the most part. They're just trying to survive to the end. Here comes Ross Chastain with a push. It's not going to be enough, though. The 16 is going to have that advantage in the outside. So basically, most of these cars, except for Brad Keselowski, are on the lead lap. Or 3 wide for second. Momentarily. And we still got about 15 cars that are still in this main pack. I'll tell you what, though. As long as they're grouped together, when they freight train, it's not for long. They'll freight train for a little bit, but then they'll dip out a line when they get a run in the straightaways. Come on, Chastain in the 42. Can he clear him? He's unable to. Here comes Corey LaJoie. Back near the front. What a run by Corey. You can see those 2 cars, and then the background are, whoops. What did I just hit? What did I just hit? There we go. There we go. That's... Got my key controls mixed up for a second. Sorry about that. Sorry. Alright, Justin Haley and Corey LaJoie battling side by side for the lead. Can Corey LaJoie clear him? Here comes Corey. He's going to have to check up in the inside line a little bit, but he's pretty far out front. They're going to be side by side. Justin Haley with a decent run. Here comes LaJoie fighting back on the inside. Let's go to the helicopter view. Oh, he's going to clear him easily. LaJoie to the lead, being pushed by Hamlin. And Hamlin being pushed by David Reagan. They're catching up on Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch real soon, so gonna have a couple more cars to lap down here shortly. Corey LaJoie out front. Let's take a look out his rear view camera. His rear bumper camera. Look at the run they get on him, though. Haley's like, oh, do I go down low? Do I go up high? He stays up high, and that seems to be the right move because he's got an okay run. Here comes Ross Chastain to second place in the 42 car. Look at that sexy Camaro grille and headlights. So the battle for the lead. Less than 25 laps to go. We're going to have 24 laps to go coming to the line this time by. Bubba Wallace and Kyle Busch are at risk of going a lap down here shortly. Here comes the 42 ducking down to the bottom. He's not going to have a good run, though, because that outside line gets those runs in the turns. About a lap or two away from the 43 and the 18 going a lap down. Yeah, you can see Bubba and Kyle in the foreground here, at risk of going a lap down. Coming to 23 laps to go this time by. The leaders have kind of settled down for a bit. They're a little bit single file. They're saving what they've got for the closing laps. Oh, this might be an issue. They're coming up on lap traffic side by side and Timmy Hill. Oh, they're all going to wad up right here. Oh, that's going to allow anyone that's behind them to close in. That's going to wad the pack back up. Alright, here we got LaJoy going on the inside. All three of those lap cars are up on the outside, exactly where they need to be. So far, so good. The 18, the 66, and the 43. Keep them out of the way. Kyle Busch doesn't seem to be too slow, but the other two seem to be pretty slow. 22 laps to go this time by for Corey LaJoy. Oh, here comes Ty Dillon. And here comes Ross Chastain on the outside. Peeking for the lead. They're going to catch Ty Dillon in the straightaway. It's going to be good. They can get around him to the inside. Split him. Don't run into the back of him. Come on, Hamlin. You got this. It's not hard. Oh. They're always getting held up by Ty. Luckily, the pack seems to stay together. They don't really break apart at all. So that's good. Alright, they're all past Ty for the most part. Except for Denny and Haley. There goes Justin Haley. Denny's trying to get around him on the outside. They'll have it. They'll have it this time. Denny will get a good run here and get on the inside of him. There he goes. Alright, back to the battle for the lead. Still Corey LaJoy putting on a clinic. We got 20 laps to go this time by. Here comes Austin Dillon peeking to the inside of Ross Chastain for second place. Got 20 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 20 laps to go. The 32 and the 42 leading the rest of the field. Austin peeking for a second. He tucks back in. Everyone else behind him are going to get a big run with the draft. We still have 11 cars within a second of each other in this pack. $19 laps to go. You guys think there'll be another caution? So far, there's been 2 cautions this entire race. The spin of Quinn turning Ty Dillon, and then the big one in the trioval. Corey LaJoy just pulling away. Draft? Who needs draft? I got the power of Corey LaJoy's beard. That's what's giving him all that speed. Oh, here comes the green flag pit stops. We knew it was going to happen. Green flag pit stops. Oh, Austin Dillon just ass packs him. We knew there was going to have to be one more round of green flag pit stops. Here comes. Oh, Harvick just ass packed Chris Buescher. Martin Truex Jr. gets out before all these guys have to come in. Green flag pit stop time. So this shall be the final round. Matt DiBenedetto is still in the pits. I don't know why. He is literally 90 laps down. Here comes Corey LaJoie, who was leading when we entered the pits. And he'll be leading when we exit the pits. Alright, who's in the lead right now? The 42 car, Ross Chastain. He stayed out. He'll probably be coming in this time. Yep. Oh, a little contact. Oh, Newman again! Newman around in the pits again! What bad luck for Rocket Man. We're staying green since they're out of the racing line. They're off the racing surface. I believe we're staying green. Yeah, the pace car's still there. We're staying green. So Corey LaJoie was in the lead when these pit stops started. Or is he going to be once they cycle through? There's Ross Chastain, the 42. Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, Eric Almirola. Poor Newman. Again around in the pits. Alright, there's the 32 right there. So there's the... here's the lead once everything cycles through. Oh, but look at the big run the 51 has. Here comes Garrett Smithley in the 51. The 42 and the 96 as well. This is the pack for the lead right here. So these 6 cars. No, none of them are a lap down. Yeah, these 6 cars are battling for the lead. Coming with 16 laps to go. Corey LaJoie's got some speed, eh? Man, poor luck for Newman. Gets turned in the pits twice. So this is the battle for the lead as it stands right now. These 6 cars all separated by a half a second. Corey LaJoie, Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain, Garrett Smithley, David Reagan, and Austin Dillon. How's that for a top 5? Top 6. And you can see 7th and 8th back there. Those packs will get formed up on their own naturally, but I think unless a caution comes out, it's going to be these 6 battling for the lead. I don't think anyone from 4 seconds on back is going to be able to catch them under green. Probably no more cautions, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's probably a good guess. So 14 cars on the lead lap. We got 2x3 for the lead. Ross Chastain to the lead in the 42 car. Man, Dick, you got so many underdogs here. Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, David Reagan, Garrett Smithley, Corey LaJoie, and Austin Dillon. Unless a caution comes out, one of those 6 drivers will be winning this race. How much money is Twitch Prime? I have no idea. I'm not even quite sure what Twitch Prime is. I know it's something you get with Amazon Prime. So coming to, I think 14 laps to go this time by. So like I said, unless a caution comes out, it'll be one of these 6 drivers winning this race. Ross Chastain, David Reagan, Corey LaJoie, Garrett Smithley, Daniel Suarez, or Austin Dillon. If that doesn't tell you that anyone can win at a plate tracks, I don't know what does. Yeah, I can see them all starting to form back there. But, yeah, they're just too far back. It's going to be these 6. Unless a caution comes out, it'll be these 6 battling for the lead. Battling for the win. Here comes David Reagan. Making a move. Looks like he's going to lead this lap. Question is, can he get clear of Chastain before they head into 1? Because that inside line has to check up on the bottom for some whatever reason into the pit, or in the turns. 13 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway in the 2020 Geico 500. The top 6 have just broken away from the rest of the pack. They are just putting on a clinic. David Reagan already has a couple of Superspeedway wins to his name, looking to add another one. Ross Chastain looking to fill in the shoes for Larson. Garrett Smithley, an iRacing expert. Daniel Suarez looking to rebound from his Daytona 500 DNQ. Corey LaJoie, who came up second in today's Pro Invitational Series. And Austin Dillon trying to prove that, hey, that Daytona 500 is no fluke. I'm a great plate racer, too. We got some great storylines here in the great top half dozen. All right, looks like they're going to catch Truex Jr. in the straightaway here. So hopefully they won't slow him down too much. Oh, here comes Dillon, though. Here comes Dillon. They're going to catch him right in the turn. They're all going to get by single file under Truex, but they're going to catch Dillon right in the turn. Oh, no. Tell you what, that's going to let those other guys catch up. Like 7th on back. They're not going to catch up anytime soon, but that's going to let them gain a little bit of ground. They can all make it by cleanly here. Now just Chastain and Suarez need to duck down. There they go. They're catching the 19 again. Lap traffic coming into play here at Talladega. There goes the 42. Alright, so as long as they all stay drafting like that, they should catch back up. Yeah, they should catch each other drafting. At least the top 5. I'm not sure if the 48 will, or 42 will be able to catch those guys. Oh, the 51. It looks like it's going to hook Truex. We are coming to 10 laps to go here at Talladega. 10 laps to go. Take a look at the pack right here. These top 6 for the lead. Everyone in this pack is battling for the lead except for Truex. He is off the lead lap. Everyone else is battling for the lead here except for Truex. So right now, David Reagan's got a big advantage because he's got those guys all fighting to get past the lap car of Truex. You can see that secondary pack 7th on back. They were like 9 seconds back. Now they're 6 seconds back. They cut that like into a third, the gap for the lead. LaJoie is past Truex. Yeah, Truex is holding those guys up. The 19 car is not on the lead lap. So all those guys behind him are trying to get past the 19 to fight for the lead. And Truex just continuing to work with David Reagan and try to set him up for a win. Oh, we got Stenhouse way off the pace. What happened to Stenhouse? But they're going to be catching him. Charlie, he is going only 172. These guys are going like 190. This is going to be an issue. Alright, Truex stays high. Looks like they're all able to get around him underneath. These top 6 still battling for the lead. David Reagan, Corey LaJoie, Daniel Suarez, Garrett Smithley, Austin Dillon, and Ross Chastain. Here comes Corey LaJoie for a move for the lead. With 8 laps to go. They're coming up on Stenhouse, who's missing his whole front end. The bumper and hood are just gone. Oh, they're getting held up. They're getting held up. Here comes Suarez. Can he go from DNQing the Daytona 500 to winning the Geico 500 in the very same year? After losing rides back-to-back seasons, he's looking to prove that he is here to stay. David Reagan, who was leading when they caught Stenhouse, he's now stuck behind him. He's going to probably lose the lead draft here. Unless Truex can get caught up with them. Actually, no, I think David Reagan's good. He should be able to keep the lead draft. between Chastain and Daniel Suarez. The top 5 single file just trying their best to thread their way through this lap traffic. That should be their last time catching Stenhouse, I think. They are going to have to catch Timmy Hill one more time and probably Ty Dillon one more time. But as of right now, this is the top 5. The 96, the 42, the 51, the 3, and the 32. How is that for top 5? Oh, look at them fan out! Oh, they're 3 wide for the lead coming to the line. Look at that. 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. Garrett Smithley out front. But not so fast. Ross Chastain on the outside. Oh my goodness. We're going to have Timmy Hill in a few laps that they're going to have to get around. But I think that should probably be the last of the lap traffic they have to get around. Oh, Daniel Suarez, they're still 3 wide. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty, folks. Who says you need to have a huge pack to have in exciting racing at a super speedway? 51 and 42 side by side for the lead. We are coming to 5 laps to go here at Talladega Superspeedway for the 2020 Geico 500. It is the 51 at the line that time. Just barely. 5 laps to go here at Talladega. Who do you got? Of these top 6, who do you got? You got the 42, the 32, the 51, the 36, or excuse me, the 96, the 3, or do you got the 36 back there coming from behind after getting stuck behind Truex? I think the 36 might be out of it, depending on what happens with this lap car. Timmy Hill, get out of the way. Alright, they all go high. Oh, except for the 51. Oh, the 51 got held up. No, he didn't. The 3 got held up. Come on, Austin. You got it. All right. They're by him. 4 laps to go. Oh, they might catch Ty Dillon. They're probably going to catch Ty Dillon one more time. They might catch him one more time. Here's the battle for the lead between the 42 and the 96. Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain, Corey LaJoie. And you got Garrett Smithley back there peeking. Looks like they're going to have to navigate around Ty Dillon one more time here. That should be the last lap car they have to pass. But I think they will have to catch the 13 one more time before they end this race. Coming to 3 laps to go here at Talladega. 96 diving down to the bottom. Let's see where the 13 is. I don't know, the 13 might be out of the way. Or he might he might ruin the finish at the worst possible time. I'm gonna guess the latter. Here we got Ross Chastain, Corey LaJoie, Daniel Suarez, Garrett Smithley, and then you got Austin Dillon back there in 5th place. They kind of got spread out navigating through this lap traffic. I think they're going to have one more lap car to catch. I think they're going to catch Ty Dillon with 1 to go. I think they're going to catch Ty Dillon with 1 to go. Oh my goodness. Well, what's going to happen in these last 2 laps? Stick around and find out. You'll find out live. Oh my goodness. Here's Ty Dillon. They're going to catch him on the backstretch, I think, with a lap and a half to go. If they can get around him cleanly. If they can get around him cleanly. Come on. Come on, get around him cleanly. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, good. Good. They got by Ty cleanly. That allowed David Reagan to actually catch back up, and they're all still together. Alright, this is going to be coming to the white flag this time by. They've got open track in front of them. Absolutely no one can interfere with the finish here. You got the 42 leading. Ross Chastain, his second race in the 42 car. White flag for Ross Chastain in the 42. Daniel Suarez in second. You got Corey LaJoie in third, Garrett Smithley in third, actually. Is Daniel Suarez going to be able to get a run? What's Daniel Suarez going to do here? Is he going to peek down to the bottom? Oh, Daniel Suarez, he missed his chance. He missed his chance. I think this is all going to be all the 42. The 42 car, Ross Chastain. Replacing he who shall not be named. Coming in clutch for Chip Ganassi Racing. Can he hang on to it here? Oh no! Here comes Daniel Suarez. Here comes Suarez. Oh my goodness, Suarez is going to get a push. Suarez going from DNQing the Daytona 500 to winning the Geico 500 on the final lap. What a move by Daniel Suarez with the push from Garrett Smithley. Oh my goodness. The 42 still finishes in the podium. The 51 finishes second. Corey LaJoie is fourth. And Austin Dillon rounds out the top 5. What a finish! Oh my goodness. You absolutely love to see a finish like that. Suarez from going from DNQing in the Daytona 500 to winning the Geico 500. What a turnaround story. What a story of redemption. That boy there in the number 96 getting his first career win after getting dumped from his ride back-to-back years. Goes to Gaunt Brothers Racing. Everyone thinks his career's over. He's here to say, not so fast. I am here to stay. I can still get wins. I deserve to be in the Cup Series. Daniel Suarez coming in clutch on the final lap. Not just the final lap, the final turn. Coming through the tri-oval. Let's take another look at this again, folks. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Alright, so let's go slow motion. Let's go TV2. So right here, he gets a perfect jump. And then the 51 dips down right at the perfect time. And just no one stays at the 42. Just he could have had a chance to get a run there on the outside. If someone stayed with him, just everyone went to the inside. And Daniel Suarez getting the checkered flag. Ross Chastain hanging on to third. Filling in the 42 car. What a finish. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that finish, folks. And then that and the big frickin' wreck. 2 cars going upside down in the tri-oval midway through the race. The big one. Taking out like 10, 15 cars. Cautions coming out randomly. Lapped cars coming into effect. An unexpected underdog. Not just an underdog. A guy getting his first career win after DNQing in the Daytona 500 and losing his ride back-to-back years previously. Comes in and gets the win. What a story. What a finish. What a race. What a stream. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all tuning in. Super exciting race. Who saw that one coming? I certainly didn't. We're going to give some shout-outs here real quick right before we end. The game screen is going to pause for a sec. Right there. So we can switch over. Oh, man, first and foremost, thanks so much to our Patreon supporters, Adria Fitzy, Jay Barker, Drive Through Kingster Cole, Tanglewolf 09, Bloxy Source Rex, and Tom Davin. In addition to those, thanks so much to my YouTube members, which are Tanglewolf 09, Alan Barkley, Alpha Diamond, Spider-Man Fan 02, Bloxy Source Rex, and Kingster Cole. Appreciate the support from each and every one of you. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this stream. This was a crazy frick-frackin' stream. Analytics, let's see what all shoutouts we can do for super chats and whatnot. Zach Baumgartner with the $5 super chat. Thick Hicks $2.99, and Zach also with another $2 super chat. Love to see it. Thank you so much, guys, for the $5 for the super, or $10 for the super chats. Appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the race. What a finish! What a wreck! What a race! I cannot believe that. That was crazy. All right, we are done. We are out of here. We're going to cue the outro music. Anyone we can raid? Is anyone streaming right now on Twitch? We got Travis's iRacing Tomfoolery series here in... Ooh, we'll stream Fiasco. Guys, come on over to Twitch. Over to Twitch. Anyone that's got a YouTube account, come on over to Twitch. We're going to go raid my buddy O Fiasco. O Fiasco! We're going to start that raid here in a sec. When you guys are in for the raid, let me know. We're going to do that. So yeah, thanks guys so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate the support. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the race. Super exciting. It's Talladega. Talladega never disappoints. Certainly it does never disappoint. So, alright, come on over, join the raid. Let's go hang out with our buddy Fiasco. And while we get ready for Travis's iRacing Tomfoolery series pre-season thunder. Top 15 of the preseason entries get into the regular season. I'm currently 7th in points with 1 race to go. So as long as I finish decent tonight, we should get into Travis's iRacing Tomfoolery series, aka Tits, on iRacing League upcoming. So, alright. Outro music. Let's do this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate the support. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.